Jeffrey leaves mean comments on social media. He doesn't really understand why he does it. It just feels so good to express his built-up resentment and anger caused by his childhood trauma. And so Jeffrey trolls the comments on YouTube and Discord, hoping to get noticed to finally get a sense of importance. Adonis shares his gift of love and kindness to his people. He understands that praising people is the best way to influence them. And so Adonis remains positive and encourages his tribe. When I made this video of Andrew Kirby is a big self-improvement YouTuber, it felt like he wasn't a human. He's not a real person. He's a famous YouTuber. He's not going to be affected by my video. But I know he saw it, and now I'm full of shame. First, let me be a YouTuber. My name's Hamza. I help young men through the self-improvement. What was the line? I help young men achieve the Jeffrey to Adonis. You boys know it. Click on the subscribe button, please. Thanks. Also, leave a like as well. So I remember being like 13, 14, leaving some horrible comments on YouTube. Now, I wouldn't leave basic comments, right? I'm like good at this shit, right? I wouldn't just like start swearing at the guy because, you know, I wouldn't rage at him. Instead, what I'd do is I would take some time to particularly think about what this person's insecurities would be, and I would comment about that. Bro, I was a little shit, and I remember being so disassociated, thinking that, not even thinking, but if I did have to think about it when I was younger, I wouldn't have felt like I was exactly hurting anyone by doing this. And you know, starting this YouTube channel and getting a little bit not famous, but getting, you know, 70k subs, you know what I'm saying, boys, like I thought that I was going to be the YouTuber that replied to everyone's comments, and I was. I replied to almost every single comment for like 100, 150 videos. But then I started to get more views and hundreds of comments. And what's weird now is that people who don't really like me consistently watch my videos just to disagree and to like leave mean comments below. And that's why I no longer really check the comments anymore. Sometimes, you know, I'll post the video and I'll stay around for 5 minutes to reply to the first people who are commenting. But after that, I try not to look at the comments anymore because I'll scroll down and let's say I read 10 positive comments. Hamza, you've changed my life. Like I owe you my life. I've lost 15 kilos in the last few months and I've been meditating. My mental health's better. Hamza, you're getting like popular in my college and everything. And it feels good. But then I see one negative comment, and honestly, like that makes me overthink. I'd like to be the alpha male who says that, you know, how to not care what people think, but we are supposed to care. Because internet or no internet, when someone disagrees with you, like something inside of you hurts. And so when I see this negative comment, it honestly feels like someone's in my face saying this shit. And that's so interesting. Why does that happen? It could be because when we see some kind of negativity, some comment, something that disagrees with us, we feel like we might be getting banished from the tribe, which is a very, very painful experience. Like to even consider that you could be banished, to even consider that someone could have a problem with you in the tribe. That physically pains us. It truly feels like something's hitting us right here. Personally, I found that this saps my presence. It gives me the opposite effect to what meditation gives me. Someone can literally say, I disagree. And I'm like, and that's not even to mention like some of the horrible ass comments that I get. You've got to remember that these are real people that you see on social media, real people just like you. Because think back to a time that you were in like some internet argument. Really think about this internet argument that you were in some time ago. You're arguing, you're discussing about something, and this guy's being kind of offensive. Even hours later, hours after this argument, you'll find yourself overthinking. Yeah, I should have said that to that bench or kutta. This negativity on the internet makes you lose your presence and your positivity. Even days later after this internet argument, you'll find yourself making a cup of tea and talking underneath your breath about this guy like Dalla, Sur. I want you to feel that same agitation because that's how you're making someone else feel, a real person feel, when you leave some kind of negative comment. And I'm not gonna lie, it's something that I struggle with. In the last year, I have heavily reduced my internet use. I'm very proud to say that I've been on this dopamine detox. I significantly reduced my time on, especially on social media. Not like a monk, but I've taken a big step back from technology, and I can feel the difference that this shit has on my mental health. I can like truly feel it because I've been meditating as well, and I'm so like, you know, clued up on my brain. I can feel how negative this is for us, being able to see all these comments, all this hate. And that actually brings my mind to this reality TV show called Love Island. This is like the cursed reality TV show where so many people who have went onto this show have killed themselves because of the hate that they get on social media.
It was very hard to deal with because you take it as you're being judged on you as a person, but they don't know you. But it can really get into your mind and really begin to affect you. These people who go onto them are instant celebrities, and they're usually very attractive, and so trolls like us can't relate to them. And so we comment on their Instagram page saying that they are X. You know, they did something in the reality TV show that like pissed people, you know, the
degenerates who are instant gratification zombies who are sat at home watching them. We comment and we leave hate about these people because they don't even seem human. They don't even seem like a person because we can't relate to them. These are real human beings who are seeing those negative comments, and every single comment is like that hit that I said before, and you can only take so many hits. And I want to bring your attention to some research that I read a while. I'm not going to cite the research, bro, relax, I'm not a nerd. This research that I read a while ago said that acts of kindness, random acts of kindness, are some of the best things that you can do to improve not only your own happiness, but the happiness of the people around you. Being kind to someone makes you and that person feel good. And from my own experience, having tried and tested out everything I learn or read, I go and test it outside first. From testing this outside, I'm telling you right now, this puts you into an instant flow state. Like, you know those times when you get into a social situation and it's like your brain shuts off, you're not feeling awkward, you're actually like loud and charismatic and everyone seems to be warm to you. When you give like an act of kindness to someone, you get into that flow immediately. That's your benefit. And you know what I realized? This act of kindness can also be online. It can be leaving a positive comment, or it can be messaging a friend of yours and praising them for something. And so you know what I've started doing recently? I've started sending voice notes to people who message me on Instagram, which you can find my Instagram. I'll link it below for you guys because everyone keeps asking me. I don't often reply because I get honestly a fair amount of matches, probably like more than 20 matches per day. And so I'd see them all stack up in my message requests and I just kind of maybe read them, maybe not, and just, you know, not think it. But then I thought, you know what? I could literally record myself say 5 words and this guy would probably like get excited. He would probably find that like quite pleasant. And so I started doing it, and here's a couple of screenshots. Like some people were like, so, oh my God, like I didn't think you'd reply. And so if you're a part of my cult, if you would consider yourself like one of my boys, there's a new habit that I want you to start getting consistent into. It's the habit of kindness. Add it to your habit tracker and then tick the box however you want to do it. I would suggest probably the easiest way that I can think of is just a simple message of gratitude to just send it online to someone. Comments of kindness, which you could leave below this video or like videos that I'll post in the future, other YouTubers, some Instagram page that you really like. Like spread your gift of love and kindness to as many people as possible. Write those people a little paragraph praising them for the picture they just posted, the video that they just made. Because with that, you're not communicating with a YouTuber or an Instagram celebrity. You're just being kind to another human being. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Give me a kiss, bro.